Pictures of You, a Super Mario Bros. Fanfiction by MarioSonic. She stared out her clear glass window, trying to figure out an answer to a question that kept tugging at her heart. Stars started to appear in the sky as the darkness began to envelop the land, and she continued pondering. Her mind telling her one thing, as her heart told her something completely opposite. How could she choose? How would they deal with her decision? She had to see him again. She would make her choice after seeing his face again. Princess Peach watched a star streak towards the earth, making a wish on it as it neared the earth. Please help me know which one I love. Peach held her hands in front of her as their faces appeared in her mind. One, a red-hatted Italian plumber who continued to rescue her from any danger, whose smile melted her heart as he escorted her home. The other, a giant monster that continued to make her life difficult by kidnapping her from her throne, though always made her feel like she was loved every time they were alone. That she was needed by him. She didn't know how she came to this point, falling in love with her enemy while her rescuer continued to diligently come to her aid. Princess Peach turned her attention to the sky in her pink dress a little ways away from her. She walked towards it, listening to any noise outside her rooms as she approached the desk. Pulling out a small drawer near the top of the pink furniture, she opened a secret opening to the bottom of the drawer. As she lifted the fake liner away, a small picture showed itself to her. His face staring up at her. Why did his red eyes seem to entrance her? Those eyes that told her that she was everything to him, that his life was not complete without her. She looked up from the secret compartment to see Mario's face on the framed picture that sat on her desk. His gentle blue eyes making her feel so safe. Safe in his arms, safe in everything he did to save her. Her savior, the polar opposite of the color of his eyes, became evident to her. Bowser's red to Mario's blue. How did she get into this mess? She was going to break one of their hearts. Deep down inside, she feared the pain it would cause to her as well, losing part of herself in the anguish of telling them how she felt. Tears welled up in her eyes, and she brought both pictures closer to her. How can I tell you? Tears broke way to sobs as she sat down on her bed. How can I choose? They both have helped me through thick and thin. Mario saving me from any other enemy than Bowser, keeping her safe from harm as he continued fighting off things that attempted to cause her pain. Bowser showing her what it was like to be loved for who you were and not because you were royalty. Who did she truly love? She threw the pictures down on the floor in anger at her situation. Mario's golden picture frame breaking, glass falling into the carpet. Bowser's picture drifting slowly down to fall beside his enemies. Why was it so hard? She knew why. Because she loved them both with her whole heart. But she didn't want to continue playing this game. She would tell them the truth. As she stood up in her resolve, she looked down at the picture again and broke down, her gloved hands covering her face as she grieved, her hair falling down to cover her from the light, her body heaving as she thought about how painful it would be. She wanted both of them in her life, but she feared that she would lose one from the pain. Why, oh why, did she have to fall for them both? For him.